GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Byron Pringle now to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Hey, take a shot now. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check. Crunch.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
54. Check. 54.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. From the 50, it's Watson. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Check three. Hey, 31.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
We got heavy. Everybody scoot up. Heavy. Hey, 54. Turn up.
They'll run with Etienne. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So now the Ravens electing to actually go for 2 here.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Hey, 4 down. Deuce.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check 3.
Here's the first carry for Tariq for about 3. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch tight. Tight is right. 3 down.
Faking the give, Darnold. They'll fire one downfield for Fant, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many Crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Darnold. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. 51 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. A carry here for the big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jared Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Watson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
We want this. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, what's the mic?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Right here, right here. Watch the edge.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Handoff running left is Etienne. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Slam, slam, slam. Hey, 31.
They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Check 41. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, Watson. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's brought down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Jim. Hey, check.
Etienne will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw into the hands of Fant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols. 2nd and 8. A play fake, and it's Darnold. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We go Mike 40, Mike 40. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They'll run with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Coup now for the point after. And the lead is now 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Good job up front. Let's get it in.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Darnold. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Switch. Bang, 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 bang.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
First down, a run with Cohen. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd and 5 now. Darnold. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. It's complete to Cook. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Flushed out right. This is the tight end, Fant. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Set. 57's right. Watch the screen. Red 80. Watch the screen.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Check my 40. It's our time. 80. Shit. No. Kill.
They'll try again with Chubb. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Set. Red 80. Watch QB drop. There we go.
Now it's Darnold. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
Watch the slant. Red 80.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He's got a man complete, and he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
I don't know about you, but I haven't met a receiver yet that doesn't like to run post routes.
And Odell Beckham Jr., he loves post routes, doesn't he?
He really does, and I think the reason he's so successful with them, as we just saw there, is the intensity with which he runs the route. I mean, even when you know it's coming and you're covering it well, his intensity seems to win the day for him.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. 49, check 49.
One more time with ETN. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Travis Etienne saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Bilal Nichols there on the stop. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Houston. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play?
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Let's get it.
And again, it's Chubb. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. 2nd down and 8. Watson off play action. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Off of play action, it's Watson. Open man, here's Cobb. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch one. Hey, come on, oh. So Mike's number one. I got one. 9. Mike one. I got him. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
Watch one.
That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Watson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A run for Nick Chubb. Down to the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Watson. Into the hands of Beckham. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock. So a nice pickup there all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Check 4, check 4.
To throw, Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the Texans are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.